Assalamu alaikum, dear students and dear parents in Week 2 distance learning. In the English lesson this week, we will cover two skills. Skill 1, adjectives. Skill 2, suffixes. Let's start here with the learning intention. The first learning intention is that students will be able to identify adjectives. The second learning intention is that students will be able to make sentences using adjectives. Let's start first by knowing what we are going to learn. Today, we are going to learn about describing words called adjectives. We can practice recognizing them in sentences and look at how to use interesting adjectives to describe nouns around us. Kindly click on this link and watch the video. Don't forget to take notes of the most important things and share it with your teacher. Let's see together what's the meaning of adjectives. Words that describe nouns are called adjectives. Adjectives tell us more about nouns. Adjectives tell us more about nouns. For example, this is car. Car is a noun. Let's make some adjectives that are describing the noun car. We can say this car is fast. The car is expensive. The car is red. The car is new. The car is big. The car is flashy. Now, adjectives are categorized into 5 senses, which we call it sensory words. So here we have adjectives that are related to sight, which deals with appearance, color, shape, size. We have adjectives that are related to hearing. Like we will have some examples of adjectives. Some adjectives are related to smell. Some are with taste and some are with touch. When we are dealing with sight adjectives, we can say colors, for example, yellow, red, green. Sizes as well, big, small, tiny. And also, as I said, it deals also with the appearance, like rusty. The hearing part here, we have soft, low, loud, and so on. When we are dealing with adjectives, with smell, we can say something is sweet, delicious, strong. With taste, we can say something is sour, spicy, salty. And with touch, we can say smooth, spiky, cold. Can you think of your own examples? Let's try. Use your senses to think of adjectives that describe popcorn. So we can say here that popcorn is white, popcorn is soft, popcorn is delicious, popcorn is crunchy, popcorn is salty or sweet. Feedback time, dear student. Where do you think you are? Assess your learning through the learning bit and through this rubric. Let's move now to skill number 2, which is suffixes. In this lesson, we have to know what are suffixes and what are the uses of suffixes. Before that, let's review together what are prefixes. Prefixes are letters that are added to the beginning of a word. For example, happy. Happy here is the root word. When we add a prefix n, it will be merged together as one compound word will be called unhappy. Unhappy, it means not happy. Another example, for example, the word legal. Legal here is the root word, or we call it the main word. When I add a prefix, which are letters that added at the beginning of the word, we can say that this is the opposite meaning of the word. So it will be illegal. Now, what What are suffixes? Suffixes are letters added to the end of a word, not the beginning like prefixes. A suffix also changes the meaning of a word. For example, careless. Care is the main word here, or the root word. When I add less, it will be careless. Less means without. So the word careless means without care. In this slide, we are sharing with you some examples of root word, suffixes, and the meaning of it. For example, we have the word home. When I add the suffix less to the root word, it will be homeless, which means without home. Another example, for example, we say care, careless. The second example, when we are dealing with the suffix full, which means full of something. The root word here is cheer. Cheer, when we add to it full, it will be cheerful. So it means full of cheer. Last example here we have the word shy. When I add the suffix ness to the word shy, it will be shyness. Here it means a condition of being shy. More examples. I have here the root word farm. When I add the suffix er, it will be farmer. Farmer, someone who farm. The word act, when I add a suffix or to it, it will be actor. An actor is someone who acts. Next example is band. When I add the suffix able to the word bend, it will be bendable. So the meaning is that anything can be bent. Last example, reverse. The suffix able, when I add it to the root word reverse, it will be reversible, which means something that can be reversed. Can you think of any words with suffixes? Think about these and share it with your teacher. And here, click on this link and practice more about suffixes. Feedback time. Now, after you know the difference between suffixes, prefixes, the uses of it, so now it's your time to assess yourself. Kindly go back to this learning bit and assess your learning. Share it with your teacher on Class Dojo. Thank you.